I'm doing a recording today for TrvlrTips.com on how to set up your iPhone 5 to save money on international roaming with using an international SIM card. And if you travel out of the country on any kind of consistent basis, this is definitely worth your while to save on roaming charges and not to get hit with huge fees from your domestic US carrier while you're overseas, enable you to stay in touch with friends, family, business associates, etc. And so I want to go through this. It's actually very simple, and what you see in front of you here is just a basic iPhone 5, and it's from Sprint. And the process to unlock this phone is actually very simple. You just call Sprint if you're on Sprint and ask them to have your phone unlocked for international calling. They send a request to Apple, you do a software update, and your phone then can be used in other countries with different SIM cards, no problem. If you're on Verizon and have an iPhone 5, then you don't even have to go through that process. You can do the exact same thing I'm showing you here, and you don't even have to bother with contacting Verizon to unlock it. If you're on AT&T or someone else, I'm not sure. You have to look that up for your carrier, but the process is basically the same. And what you can see here is that I've got my phone set up and it's currently showing Sprint as the network. What we're going to do, and I mean you can turn your phone off for this if you want, but you don't actually have to. All you have to do is simply take a paper clip, or there are actually little tools they make to do this, but a paper clip works just fine. And there's a little hole in the side of your iPhone there that's just big enough for a paper clip to fit into, and there's a little cover over here, and this is going to pop it out. So we put our paper clip in there, give it a little bit of a push. It takes a little bit of force, a little bit of effort there. And eventually you're going to get that cover off. There we go. Then you pull the card the rest of the way out, and there you see I've got a Sprint SIM card that's right there. And I'm just going to pop that out of there because we're not going to use it right now. I'll set it off to the side. Now you can see that the size there of this SIM card is a nano SIM card. And so that's what you want to order from whatever company it is that you're going to get your international SIM card from. And you can get this, locally in another country that you visit, but then you're going to have to find somewhere to get it. You have to make sure you're not getting ripped off, do the currency conversions, all that kind of stuff. It's a big pain in the butt. And so what I choose to do, since I visit different countries, not always the same country, is I ordered a nano SIM card from a company called Telestial. And you can find them online. You can find a link to them on my website, TrvlrTips.com. And when you order it, basically what you get in the mail from them is a card something like this. And I'm covering the phone number there just so because I don't want everyone calling me. But you can see it on this card. You have a SIM card here. You have a global phone number that they give you, and you have a couple PIN numbers that you need to be able to unlock and use this card. And so you'll notice that the size of this card here is much bigger than the nano SIM card. But one thing you know about all SIM cards is that they're basically the same. They're just cut into different sizes. So this card, because I requested it to be a nano SIM card, if you look closely, you can actually tell that it's already been cut out, and it's just taped on there from the back. And so what we're going to do is simply pop that card out of there. We're going to take it and use it in our phone here. They've just got it taped in there. So now that I've got it out, all I have to do is stick it into my little holder here, and you can get it facing the right direction by the chip side goes down, and then the corner is cut in a specific direction. So you just pop it right on in there. Then I'm going to stick it back into my phone. And now what's going to happen is as I unlock my phone, I'm going to get a screen that says SIM locked, and it says OK or unlock. I'm going to hit unlock, and then I'm just going to hit my SIM card's 4-digit key, which happens to be 9909. Yours will be something different. And then I hit OK. And now my card is going to get unlocked, and I'm going to be able to use it. Now I'm going to get some different warning screens here, things like that, but basically my phone is now ready to go. I'm still here in the US, so it's going to be searching for a different carrier, and I think it's going to land me on AT&T or something like that. But in whatever country you go to, it's going to find the appropriate carrier for that country. And now you're pretty much set up. You can, charge it up for whatever you're going to be doing in that country. But generally, you're doing pretty well by now. Now, when you're using it in another country, you'll probably receive something like this user's guide from whatever carrier you go with. So Telestial sent me this. Gives all kinds of instructions on how to get different numbers, what numbers to use as country prefixes in different countries, all that kind of stuff, and gives you like this, like a menu of how to use their mobile recharge and customer service calls, stuff like that. So it gives you all the information you need. You definitely want to travel with this, but now you're set up and ready to go. And this was a very quick process to be able to get your iPhone ready. So I highly recommend this again for any international travelers. You want to stay in touch, and the iPhone 5 is great because you use it here in the US. You don't have to buy another unlocked phone to go internationally. You just get it all right here. So hope this tutorial was helpful. Feel free to ask any questions about it. Hope to see you on TrvlrTips.com.